Deep furrows run vertically up the coast redwood's thick bark. Given enough time to grow and develop, this bark acts as a fireproof shell for mature trees. The bark's tannin also helps coast redwoods withstand disease, fungi, and insect attacks. Despite these miraculous qualities, the coast redwood forests of the Santa Cruz Mountains were very nearly wiped out. In the mid-1880s, 28 different logging companies were cutting 24 million board feet of lumber per year. By 1924, 2/3 of all the trees had been cut. In a heroic effort to stop the destruction before it consumed every last redwood, Sempervirens Fund was born in 1900. 2 years later, the first 3,800 acres of redwood forest was preserved. The creation of Big Basin Redwoods State Park marked the beginning of our organization's 117-year legacy of action, raising our voice to ensure the preservation of redwoods. Today, thanks to the actions of you and generations of others, we've preserved 34,000 acres of irreplaceable land to ensure the majestic redwood forests of the Santa Cruz Mountains remain. Yet our work is not done. We must build upon our legacy to face new uncertainties and challenges. The threats coast redwood forests face in the 21st century may be less obvious than saw blades, but they are no less dangerous. When the current administration in Washington, D.C. announced the U.S. would withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord this summer, Sempervirens Fund doubled down on its commitment to help the U.S. reach its stated climate goals. Because coast redwood forests are so efficient at capturing and transforming carbon, protecting them can have a significant impact in slowing global climate change. Thanks to their microclimates, cool summertime fog, and unpaved expanses, the redwood forests of the Santa Cruz Mountains are refuges for plants and animals amid the changing climate. And the carbon sequestration properties of the coast redwood grow ever more valuable. Recently, the Environmental Protection Agency's chief administrator announced plans to repeal the Clean Power Plan, which was designed to draw down America's reliance on coal. Meanwhile, hurricanes, wildfires, torrential rains, and multi-year droughts ravage the United States and beyond. Like any community, a redwood forest is not self-contained. Its health is predicated by a connection to the larger ecosystem. Thanks to you, Sempervirens Fund helped acquire San Vicente Redwoods in 2011. Earlier this year, you helped establish the Cotoni-Coast Dairies National Monument. Combined with Cal Poly's Swanton Pacific Ranch, these protected properties total more than 17,500 acres. Now, you've helped us purchase Cotoni-Coast Ridge, a key linkage property. By investing a relatively modest amount in these 106 acres, you've ensured that the much larger investment made in these 17,500 acres remains protected and healthy. The Sempervirens Fund mission has also expanded to include healing past ills. For example, your support helped fund the restoration of stream channels along San Vicente and Mill Creeks, providing more complex habitat for steelhead and coho salmon populations. Meanwhile, your generous donations fund innovative experiments designed to more efficiently restore old growth on our property near the junction of Highway 9 and Highway 236. And, throughout the Santa Cruz Mountains, Sempervirens Fund is working with fire professionals and Native Americans like the Amamutsan Land Trust to employ best practices of land management. Next year, Sempervirens Fund will look back as we look forward. July 2018 marks the 50th anniversary of Castle Rock State Park, the magical land of sculpted sandstone, diverse forests, and breathtaking vistas, which has long been a mecca for rock climbers, hikers, backpackers, and horseback riders. Originally 566 acres, Castle Rock State Park now encompasses 5,150 acres of wilderness and 34 miles of trails, and is a good illustration of how Sempervirens Fund leverages the support of individuals like you to continue to build upon our past legacy. What Castle Rock State Park doesn't have is a safe, welcoming entrance with basic amenities. Until now. Sempervirens Fund is creating state-of-the-art state park facilities to engage visitors of all ages and backgrounds in the enjoyment of our natural lands while instilling the desire to care for them. While the miraculous bark of the coast redwood can shield the tree from so much, it is up to us all to protect the forests of the Santa Cruz Mountains so they can grow and thrive for future generations. The coast redwood is our past, our present, and our future legacy. Thank you for your continued support and your fierce defense of the land.